moisturize, I'm going to use my Skin Diva Vitamin C and E Oil. Moisturizing is key because as you age, your under eye gets more and more dry. So you want to make sure you moisturize, whether it is just your regular old face moisturizer, whether it's an oil, whether it's an eye cream, whatever it is that you do, make sure you moisturize underneath your eyes and on your eyelids as well. I just take whatever's left on my fingers from that oil and I just tap it really, really lightly underneath my eyes. I do have natural folds underneath my eyes. I can't do nothing about it. I mean, I could get Botox, but that's not happening. We're gonna go in with some foundation. I'm gonna do one side don't and one side do so we can see the comparisons, the differences. If you are going to go use a powder foundation, make sure you conceal before. But if you are going to use a liquid one like I am, you conceal afterwards. So I'm going to use the NYX Total Drop Foundation in the color Mocha. For the don't side, I am going to bring the foundation all the way underneath my eye. This is something you're not supposed to do because the more products you do have underneath your eye, the more creasing you are prone to. And on the do side, I'm just going to blend it and avoid my under eye. Next, we're going to move on to concealing. And my first concealer tip is to avoid using a very, very thick concealer. Thick concealers are very drying. They are very hard to blend. And when they do blend, they blend out unevenly. Some spots have more concealer than others. So a concealer that is more liquidy, medium coverage is the best way to go because they blend out evenly and seamlessly with no effort. Second concealer tip is to use a concealer that is only 1 to 2 shades lighter than your skin tone. A concealer that is 5, 6, 7, 8 shades lighter than your skin tone is way too bright for underneath your eyes. It's going to make the natural folds of your eyes, if you do have any, stand out even more. And throughout the day, if you do experience creasing, they're going to stand out even more. So a concealer that is 1 to 2 shades lighter than your skin tone is the best way to go. Next, we're moving on to setting underneath the eyes, but before we do any setting underneath the eyes, make sure you have blended away all the creases. And when all the creases are gone and you're ready to set underneath your eyes, fill your beauty sponge with enough product. And before you go into set underneath your eyes, give the beauty sponge a quick blow just to even out the distribution of the setting powder. And when you are about to apply it underneath your eyes, make sure you are applying from the nose up, concentrating most of the setting powder towards your nose and not underneath your eye. Too much setting powder underneath your eye can make your eyes look a little bit dry and dehydrated. Also remember, when applying your setting powder, use a very, very light hand. A heavy hand will cause the powder underneath your eyes to settle a little bit too much into your skin, and you're going to have a very difficult time dusting it away when it comes time to dust it away. Next, we're going to dust away the setting powder from underneath our eyes. When you are dusting away the setting powder, make sure you're going in and dusting away every single last bit of setting powder from underneath your eyes, because if you do leave any traces of powder from underneath your eyes, it's going to end up looking cakey, and when you go take a flash photography picture, it is going to have flashback. A bonus tip, if you are going to use a powder foundation to set the rest of your face, make sure at the very end when you're done setting your foundation, you go in underneath your eye to dust off any excess powder you may have left and to add a little bit of color from your powder foundation just to even everything out. And that's it, you guys. That is all I have for you today. These are my concealer tips. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Leave any questions, comments, or concerns down in the comment section below. And for love and makeup and all things girly, please subscribe. And stay tuned for my next video. Bye, guys.